Let's go. Cad Bane versus Boba Fett. For those people wondering who the heck he even is, Cad Bane is one of the most successful bounty hunters in the galaxy, even having worked with Jango Fett, Boba's daddy. He's known for killing, kidnapping children, and even torturing Jedi for Darth Sidious himself, just to make some credits, by the way. He first appeared in 2009, The Clone Wars series, making a big impact from the beginning. He invades the Senate with a small group of bounty hunters, so don't be surprised if we see one or more IG droids in Cad Bane's possession during the Book of Boba Fett finale. This guy kinda has beef with everyone, and I imagine has a vendetta against Boba's friend and right hand, Fennec Shand. All because she bested him in a fight while they were both competing against each other to capture Omega, who is also sort of Boba's sister. More on that later. So I predict Fennec gets beat up first by Cad Bane, leading to our actual duel between the two, Cad and Boba, that we were robbed of in a duel from a deleted scene in the Clone Wars series where it turned out that the dent in Boba's helmet was actually from a shot from Cad Bane's blaster. Now, Cad actually changed his look between the Clone Wars and the Bad Batch because it looks like he survived the same duel where he was shot in the head. Now, under the hat is also a big steel plate where he would have been shot by Boba in that duel. Now, that Jon Favreau has canonically made Boba's armor out of Beskar steel, they may need to explain what Cad Bane did differently so he could have a better chance against Boba's Mandalorian armor. Some more scenes we could get is Boba actually training with the Rancor with Danny Trejo before we see him riding it. But that's what he may have been doing off screen the whole time, the past 2 episodes, training himself and his crew. Another thing we could see is a dogfight between Boba's Slave One and Cad Bane's ship, the Justifier. And I'm still wondering if we get to see Toto 360, who is Cad Bane's personal droid, voiced by Seth Green, one of my favorite voice actors. So now I realize an epic dogfight might be a little out of the budget for the show. Instead, either way, I'd like to see these two flying around with Boba and Mando's jetpacks, and then, you know, the rocket boots that Cad Bane is famous for using in his fights against the Jedi. Maybe he'll even show off how his breathing tubes can help him avoid being choked or force choked even. The last thing I need to touch on is how Fennec Shand once knew Omega and tried to protect her, and, you know, protect her from Cad Bane specifically. She was sort of successful because Omega left with the Bad Batch instead of Cad Bane, who was working with the Kaminoan Prime Minister Lama Su. Shand, on the other hand, was working for Nala Se, who was the chief Kaminoan scientist and wanted Omega to be free from the Empire and her government. I hope we get to see all 3 of these characters reunite in a second season of the Book of Boba Fett. As for now, it seems like Boba has no knowledge of Omega, who is his clone sister, and I'm hoping Fennec remembers her and mentions her very soon. Perhaps there is more to Fennec's character that will be revealed in Season 2 of The Bad Batch this year. Anyways, I hope tomorrow's episode is great no matter what happens. Until next time, Star Wars fans.